by the IEC. A cloudy start for Gauteng tomorrow, otherwise becoming partly cloudy with scattered showers and thunder showers. Joburg dropping to an overnight low of 16 degrees, peaking at 31. Pretoria 17 and 33. Vereeniging 17 and 31 as well. Lerato Huffler, Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News on 947. For more, click ewn.co.za.
#MSW. You may begin to feel anxious or excited.
Honest, deliberate, engaging, uncensored.
High dosage administration can cause adverse reactions.
And most importantly, independent in mind and execution.
This is a normal response. Are you ready?
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
We are giving them an increase of 100 rand to the old age guard. Water, disability care and grants. This will be split in 90 rand effective from April and 10 effective from October. 50 rand increase for the foster care and 20 rand increase to the child support grant.
Nininkinga yenu niyabathanda abafana. Ku-next of kin awubhali indoda, ubhala umuntu wakini. Kin umuntu wakini, kini.
Steve Kompela is my guest. He has an ability to swallow time. You know, I'm not saying it because it's come from swallows, but he's got an ability to swallow time. Yeah.
When you say I swallow time, to me it comes across as the hour is late.
Yes.
And the crisis is greater.
And this is a big crisis.
Because time would never wait for crisis.
Or man. Or a bird.
Exactly. The subject you just introduced me to, you're not going to touch.
Yeah.
Robert Marawa, live on 947. Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live. #MSW.
I was a bit confused whether to start the show off with the heated usage of language that was at the press conference. Siad Ramovic saying all sorts of things about the coach of Mamelodi Sundowns, but I thought to myself, you know what, that's going to need and deserve an entire show on its own. And you know what happens with time on this show. So I thought, hey, you know what, let's park it. But yo. Yeah, no, the language was languaging there. They're giving the press officer to say, please, coach, mind your language. And Ramovic was like, no, but I'm quoting. I am quoting what he said. I'm not recreating anything. Yeah, but I'm sure you've seen that circulating in social media circles. The only fire that we are interested in has arrived in studio. I mean, he looks so fresh. He looks like he's been kicking a ball the whole day. I don't even know if he's playing football or interested in football anymore. But he was one of those marquee signings. You know, people talk about, hey, our marquee signing. Steve Kompela spoke about a marquee signing yesterday on the show. He included his name. Massive, experienced football player from Mamelodi Sundowns, where he was last, and coming straight to the Dube Birds, Moroka Swallows. But hey, the fairy tale. You know what they say about fairy tales? It came crashing down. The pair are embroiled in a nasty legal battle. That's what I'm told. My guest happened to challenge a decision by the troubled side to dismiss him from... They dismissed him. I don't know if they dismissed him, but I'm told, maybe I must say allegedly, because he wasn't on the list of 22. Remember that day on a Friday we were here and we broke that news? He wasn't on that list. But then allegedly, he was dismissed following the players' strike last year. Yeah, I don't know. And he took Swallows to the PSL's dispute resolution chamber. They call it the DRC. For not being paid and being dismissed by the club without valid reasons. And it doesn't look like this matter is far from over. Mhlekazi is here. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's looking good and clean and fresh and strong. So I take it you're still training and exercising and doing everything else. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you, Darob. How are you, Darob?
Hey. I'm very good. How are you?
Long time no see, man.
Where you hiding? Even got more complexion on the previous complexion. So you got double complexion.
You know when
now.
they say happiness?
Yes.
Happiness is fire.
Wow.
So when you're happy, that's why they always say you can't play football if you're not happy.
So you're happy now?
So happiness, you must be happy first.
Yeah.
Before you enter the field, you must be happy. You know happiness?
Yeah.
Even if you don't have a good game, but if you are happy,
you're done.
Brilliant.
So right now, what brings the happiness?
That I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying where I am now.
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm in the air.
No,
See, with Robert Marawa. I'm in the air with Robert Marawa.
But you've just walked into the air.
Yeah, I'm in the air
you couldn't
with
have
Robert
been that happy all along. You weren't in the air for the past 2 weeks.
I knew this time was gonna come. You know.
Yeah.
These studios have been waiting for me.
Look at how new they are.
Hey, beautiful. You know.
You can smell the paint.
Hey,
still.
it's still new.
Hey.
It's like I'm working here.
You can come and join us.
You can have me, please.
Yeah,
we'll
pay you in advance.
But yeah, there was whatever. They
Were you
could
dismissed?
I don't know. Me, I just see people saying, yeah, what. But I don't know. Only my agent know and my lawyer.
But you took them to the DRC?
Yeah, I did. Because I didn't have a choice.
Why didn't you have a choice?
No, this thing was dragging too much.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a choice but to do it.
They didn't pay you?
Not only me.
Yeah, don't worry about the other guys. They'll talk for themselves.
Yeah.
But you'll talk about them because you're the captain. So they didn't pay you?
No.
For how long?
It started for December when they didn't pay us the salaries of November.
Yeah.
Then they keep on saying lies to us until they paid us on the 15th of December, the salary of November.
For November?
Yes.
Was this the first time, though, Andile, that this has happened?
No, it was not the first time.
Tell me about the first time.
It was not easy. You know, when you get to an environment where every player is happy, and everyone knew in the team that they will play because we had a small squad. So, and even the coach was telling them that everyone is going to play. We will share this cake. It's too big.
Yeah.
We will share this cake. And it was like that. Even the young boys who were playing in the TDC, they were coming to play with us.
And enjoying it.
And they were enjoying it every moment when they're given time.
Let me go back to my question. The first time when they didn't pay you was when?
Me?
Yeah.
Me, it was November.
So that last payment, the one that came out on the 15th, was the first time they did that?
That's the first time.
And obviously you had never experienced something like this at Sundowns?
No. Not anywhere.
Not anywhere?
Not anywhere. In my 18 years.
Really?
18 years of football. It was such a trauma. But, I was like, okay, let me be with the guys here. And some of them, they are still young.
Yeah.
So I can't just leave them under the bus. I must be with them.
All the way?
Yes.
So now, and it's an interesting thing here because I was trying to look back. I had tried to get comment as well from the club. So the club is obviously under pressure for whatever reasons. I don't know what the status of the club is right now. All I know is they've played against Polokwane City. They lost that game. They traveled. All sorts of things have happened there. I'll ask you about that later on. But what I got was that you were asking for an early payment, something that they don't do. They don't do early payment.
That one maybe Mike, if you can call Mike, maybe Mike can answer you a straight answer.
Sure.
Because me, I don't know. Mike can give you a straight answer. Me, I can't give you a straight answer. Because every time it's Mike and them, and then me. Mike is a middleman.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you didn't say anything to Mike? You didn't say, Mike, I want an early payment.
No.
I want money for Christmas presents or whatever.
They didn't want to pay us Christmas. Which company doesn't pay you before Christmas? Even you know, Rob.
Yeah.
There's no one. Families, they want food.
But then why did they say that then early payment? Because that is what was cited to say that the players, including you, were asking for early payment.
We never asked for early payment. Because when the chairman came on the 12th, and I even asked him myself to say, how can we say we must trust you that in 2 days' time you're going to pay us?
Is that what he promised?
Yes. And then he did pay us on the 15th when we were going to play Super Sport.
Yes.
That time we didn't train since Pirates. The last time Swallows played the game and then we trained, we went to the field. It was after Pirates.
I think Steve Khombela yesterday said you didn't train for 15 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then you expect us to do magic on the field.
So when he
It can't
paid you
happen.
then on the 15th,
Yes.
was it the full salary
Yes.
that is due to you?
Yes.
All right. So on that occasion, he kept his promise.
Yes.
Although it was late, but he kept the promise.
And we didn't take the team to court or anywhere.
Yeah.
We refused to do that. Even if when the players, they were saying, no, me, I don't have money to come to training, we were struggling.
Yeah.
The other guys were struggling. We were just saying, guys, just come to training. Even if we don't want to go to the field, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just come to training. Just to show the face that we want to be here.
Then the decision to go on the alleged strike, how did that come
We
about?
never went to strike. That's why I'm always surprised when people are talking about strike, that we went to strike. We never.
Ever?
We never did. We were always at training, even if we were not going on the field.
Yeah.
Like we were saying, like we're gonna enter the pitch after we got paid.
So you would come to training?
Yes. Then we sit there, we just
You sit and you socialize?
We socialize.
You go on Instagram and you check what's
we
happening
check
around
what's
the
happening,
world?
then we go home.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's your time for training.
Yes.
But you have not been paid to train.
Yes.
That's a strike.
It's not a strike. We want to work,
Yeah.
but they don't want to pay us. That's why we are there.
To show that
To
your
show
intention.
that we want to be there.
Yeah.
It's not like if you don't want to be there, then they were going to stay home. Everyone was going to stay home.
And it's not a pay-as-you-go contract. This is like a proper contract.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like every month, this date, they're saying you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me this, though, because you're in a privileged position of being captain. So I don't even know if that's a privilege when you would have been at Swallows, because I can imagine any other place, they would have called you aside and said, Captain, listen, here's our problem. Maybe, I don't know if people still use checks. Maybe our check has bounced. This one promised us this and it didn't happen. So please talk to your players nicely as the captain and explain to them that things are going to go right in a couple of weeks or whatever. Did they ever call you aside and try and explain at least to you?
No, they never did.
At all?
No, at all. They never did. What happened, we received the message in the group that tomorrow Safri is coming to talk with us. Then I asked the manager.
The Players Union?
Yeah, that they are coming to talk with us. I asked him, why are they coming to us before you told us that they are coming?
Yeah.
We have to say, yes, they can come. Not just you telling us that they are coming. They are coming to do what? And I never talked to them. Even them, you can ask them. I never said anything to them, me.
So did the Players Union address you as Swallows players?
I don't know what happened, but they said they were there. Because me, after training, when they said, there's the meeting, me, I left.
Why were you not interested in hearing?
Because I didn't want to be part of... Me, I went to Swallows to play football.
Yes.
To be happy and play football. So now when there's talks like this, I said, I'm not part of them.
So what do you think they came there for? Because a players' union is supposed to represent the interest of players.
Yes.
As the union, they're supposed to represent and stand for you when you guys feel helpless. You say you didn't reach out to them.
Yeah.
So how do they know that there was a crisis?
I didn't know.
So what do you suspect happened?
I think someone said something to someone.
To about Tulakanyo.
Yeah, ukuthi hey khona into enzakalayo so. Ziyabuya ngapha please cela ngosinceda.
But that's weird.
Yeah. And I was like, why are they coming to us before we agreed to meet them? But you, as a manager, you want us to meet them.
Yeah.
It's not proper. It's not the proper way to deal with such situations.
Here's a straightforward thing. Do you think the Players Union sat with Swallows management and leadership first and then got whatever they got from the leadership?
I don't think so, because they
and
never
then-
said anything to us about them saying something to them.
But why would they be so free to say the union is coming, they're coming to talk to you, if they have had no brief from
Yes,
the
I
management?
don't know.
That's strange again.
Yeah, it was strange. To me, it was
But
strange.
did any of the players stay to listen to the union?
I had some stayed,
Yeah.
and then they talked to the union. So I don't know what happened, because I never asked.
Have you ever been a part of the union?
No.
What's your feeling about them?
My feeling was like, you see, when we have situations like this, it must be management and the players before we call the union.
Yes.
So now, if there's no meeting between the management and the players, union can come in and say, no, we are hearing this and this and this. It can't be possible. Because we must first, before we talk to the union, we must first hear what our team is saying.
And they said nothing.
They said nothing.
So when the games against Sundowns and against Arrows are called off, what is your understanding?
That one, I don't want to talk about that one because I didn't even attend the meeting because I was injured.
Yes.
The day before the team was supposed to go to Pretoria and play against Sundowns. I was not even there. So I don't know the meeting went how and what they said. I don't know. I just saw in the papers that they've called off 2 games.
But what is it a shock to you?
Yeah, it was a shock. Like, okay, they didn't want to pay us, and then this thing is coming. What's happening now? It's like we're in the dark.
But did the guys want to play?
Yes, they wanted to play, the guys. They were there. They went for a pre-match meeting at the Nest.
Okay. Let me pause it there. Let's allow you to have a sip of water. And then we come back after the break and we continue what, so far is a very, very bizarre story. And yeah, I'll put it on record. We've also reached out to the chair. Is somebody that from day one I can safely say he's been always available for us, whether it's good or bad. David Mukasho, I can swear by the fact that he would always be available, but I'm imagining things have taken a sharp turn. A lot of things are happening behind the scenes. I'm not saying he's said yes or no to him coming to the studio. I'm just saying we've reached out.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time.
MSW.
Thursdays are reserved for Lotto Star's Real Jackpot Race. Join the race every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. and bet from as little as R2 on any participating Real Rush games. Will you be one of the 500 lucky winners who will walk away with their share of 500,000 Rand? Lotto Star, your world of live games.
Lotto Stars, licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18s. National Responsible Gambling Program. 0800 006 008. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
Checkers brings you 1,500 deals every week with the Savings Extravaganza. Get Lay's potato chips 120 grams, any 3 for 55 Rand. Ready to buy grill house style marinated pork ribs for $119.99 per kilo. And Huggies Gold Jumbo Pack or Extra Care disposable nappies. Buy any 2 and save 30%. Deals valid until Sunday, only at Checkers and Checkers Hyper. Or shop on 6060.
There's a song that goes, "Money can't buy me love." And that's true. But then they told us all you need is love, which anybody with a mortgage will tell you most certainly is not true. Love won't pay your parking tickets or your student loan. It's also needy. It requires effort, availability, constant care. But more importantly, love requires time. And while money can't buy you love, it can certainly free up some of your time. Time to spend on the things you love, with the people you love. And if you're looking, maybe even time to find the one you love. That's why, after 50 years of investing, we've learned that time is the greatest gift of all. And the good news is, if you invest early, time gives you money. And then money gives you more time to do the things you love. And don't you love that about investing? Ellen Gray, long-term investing. Ellen Gray is an authorized FSP.
You're an influencer, a go-getter, making power moves. Only one phone can match your power and pace. The powerhouse Xiaomi Redmi 13C with an ultra-powerful camera, a powerful long-lasting battery, and massive storage. All this power can be yours for just $2,999. We'll even throw in a free power bank to keep you powered up. Xiaomi Redmi 13C, the tech powerhouse for everyday life. Available at Takealot, Vodacom, Ackermans, TFG stores, and Mr. Price. While stocks last. T's and C's apply.
Hey gorgeous! Want to level up your glam without emptying your wallet? Hurry to the best of beauty now on at Dis-Chem. Make every day a red carpet moment with your favorite brands like Palladio, L'Oreal, LA Girl and Maybelline, and get a free gift as well. Think picture-perfect skin, luscious lips and eyes that mesmerize. We've got it all and more waiting just for you. Shop the best of beauty in-store and online at Dis-Chem until 10 March. Beauty just got more affordable. Dis-Chem Pharmacies. Better beauty starts here.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
It is illegal to enter and exit. End quote. Ladies and gentlemen, that humble human being is none other than Steve Compella.
When it was time for entry, you were the first one to invite us, if you remember.
Yes.
Maybe it is the other side.
Yes.
Maybe it is time for exit. I want to remain legal.
Do you feel that you made an illegal entry in an exit lane?
There are moments in life when the writing is on the wall. What is on the wall reads Robert Marawa. And then you decide to read it otherwise. Whoever is reading along with you, or whoever has gone past that station knowing the billboard says Robert Marawa, would be saying, which Mawara did he see this guy?
#MSW. #MSW.
Good evening, Mr. Marawa, ukhuluma noSibongeleni wakamkhwani kaMgaya Mathafeni, and good evening to AJ or Andile Jali. Mr. Marawa, I'm very, very disappointed with how things panned out for AJ at Moroka Swallows, but I won't dwell too much on that. What I can tell him is that he's still one of the best defensive midfielder in South Africa, and I strongly believe that he can still contribute a lot in our football in SA. I just wish him all the best in his hunt for a new club. I just wish that if it can happen, he can come in Durban to Amazulu. We can welcome him with open arms. Thank you, Mr. Marawa. Good show.
Smongeleni, thank you so much indeed. He says something interesting. He says, in his search for a new club. Are you searching for a new club, Andile Jali?
No.
You're not?
I'm not searching.
So from now until the end of the season, what are you going to be doing?
I'm busy with my kids. I'm raising my kids. I've been away for long.
So you're full-time with them now?
Now I'm with my kids now.
So taking them to school, fetching from school.
And it's nice. You know how nice is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know how nice and beautiful this thing is when I see people go and fetch their kids and bring them back home and still go to work again and go take you see? It's flowing. This thing, you see it now, your boys feel. I didn't know it's so beautiful and so nice. Priceless.
Wow. Never heard you say that openly and publicly before. We might have conversations off air and you might have said that, but you were saying it in a frustrated manner because you were not able to see them as often. You were getting so much game time. You're always on the road. You're always traveling. You're always playing football. It was worse, but story for another day. Steve Compella, with authority and a straight face yesterday, and an emotional face, seemed to speak a great deal about Elasto Capoenza. There's been a lot said about having your pre-match meal, eating it in a gymnasium, in a gym, a Stellenbosch. You're a player, you're a captain, you were there. What do we believe? What happened?
You know, the years I known Steve, they're too much. That's why I'm busy with Steve, not Coach Steve.
Yes.
Because
First name.
We have a bond.
Yes.
He doesn't lie. And when you say something, he means it. When you say, I don't want that person, you must know.
So he didn't want Elasto Capoenza?
No, he never said doesn't want him.
Yeah.
He wanted to fix him.
Help him.
And to fix the things that he's supposed to do under him.
Yeah.
But the guy never learned. And I'm still shocked that he played this game. But he's treating, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me leave it.
How did he treat you? I mean, you're a player.
It's so painful, you know, it's so painful when you see someone that has been in the game treating someone that want to grow in this game.
Yeah.
It's not nice. It's so painful. When you're there and then you're looking, it's not nice.
What happened in Stellenbosch?
I don't know. Let me say personally, when I meet with that guy, how I'm going to greet him or to just say, how are you? And then I leave. I don't know the feeling I'm going to get when I see him face to face.
But why though?
It was my first time in my career. I see someone like this that has been playing football in his whole career and then becoming a manager at different clubs, but still doing things the way he wants, not the way he's supposed to do things.
But there's a directive. What I know and I understand, and trust me, you know, I've never been a professional football player, but I know professional football players via interaction. The coach is boss. If the coach would love, as Gordon Iggerson would do, if you go play in Cape Town and it hasn't rained for a whole week, just before kickoff, Gordon Iggerson says, I would like you guys as groundsmen to pop up the sprinklers so that we water this grass. It must be wet. So that the guys who are coming from Joburg maybe didn't prepare for a wet pitch. They said it's dry the whole week. But bazo shelela left, right, and center on the pitch. That's the head coach's job.
Yeah. But the outside part is for the manager. The manager have to book the bus. The manager have to book the hotel. The manager must see if the food, you are getting proper food.
Mm-hmm.
The manager must see the players if they are sleeping in the right beds. So those smaller things can't be the coach. The coach can't be on the field with us the whole week.
No.
And then him as a manager, someone as a manager, and then the coach do the same things again that is supposed to be done by someone else. It's not proper. Can't be.
What did you guys usually eat for pre-match?
You know, let me say spaghetti, chicken breast, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healthy stuff.
Yeah.
But then I saw from a very reliable source the game before, and obviously you were not there, but maybe it might be a trend. I don't know. But the game before the Polokwane City game, right?
Okay.
At a Radisson hotel. In a room, there were 4 beds. Mattresses on the floor. And that is where the players are to sleep before the game. Is that a practice that you're used to?
No.
But you've heard something about 4 beds.
I heard the people I talked to,
Yeah.
they were telling me the stuff, and then I was like, guys, me, I'm happy I am.
But what were they telling you about it?
I can't be part of unreliable people. Like,
yes,
they're not committed to what they're doing. That thing is not proper. You know, everyone wakes up in the morning when they go to work. No one wants to fail. No one.
So how did the GM fail you? Give me an example of failure on his part.
Not to protect us as players.
Yeah.
Because he's the first person, when we cry, he must cry with us. Because he's a team manager.
Yeah. Let me take a call. Louis calling us from the Val, wanting to ask Andile If I suppose it's about that tackle, right?
Yeah, Robert, man, thanks for taking my call. It's been a long time, man. How are you?
I'm strong. Welcome back, man. Good to hear your voice, Louis.
I'm okay. How is Mr. Jali there?
I'm good. Say, how are you?
Man, you left my team. It was so painful for you to leave Sundowns, man. But anyway, life goes on. Then, my big question, the shortest question that I need to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that, did you apologize to Teboho Mokoena for the tackle on the Swallows versus Sundowns game in the M10-8? If so, are you on good terms now? Because I thought maybe that was personal when I looked at it. I don't know. Maybe I got a wrong impression.
Thank you so much, Louis. You'll get your answer on the radio. It was MTN8. It was quarterfinals. You got a red card in that game. Teboho Mokoena was the person you challenged. And everyone thought, Kwatile, there he goes. He's playing against his former team. Are you in good terms with Teboho?
Just imagine in my life.
Yeah. Imagine.
It can be. So abantu, they always say things.
Yes.
Me, I'm okay with that. And I don't mind. Because when you say something like that to me, then I'll take it as something positive. It means I hate you.
Yes.
When you see me, you see someone you hate.
Inzondo.
Yeah, inzondo ngaphakathi uthi ngiyamzonda lo and ngizothetha ngaye so. I'm going to say this to people.
Yeah.
And I'm going to write this to people about him.
But he also said, did you apologize? Did you feel the need to apologize?
No, it's a game. And it's a 50-50. 50-50, can't get no more 50-50.
Yeah.
You don't pull out.
You don't hold back.
You don't hold back, yes.
So it was red card, you took it, you marched out, cheers.
Yes, it's done.
You moved on.
I moved on. I still continued to play with Swallows.
You didn't break his leg.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Wasn't a Bernard Parker situation?
I don't know how to get there.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was not.
I'm just saying.
That one was painful.
Yeah. I mean, we won't personalize it, but I'm just trying to give an example to people who might not remember the incident in terms of how it went and how it happened. Let me take a couple of voice notes because yay, Ziamboro Mala. Yay, Jay. Yes, sir.
Good evening, Rob, and good evening to your guest, Umhlegazi AJ15. Rob, you are talking to a beast in the middle of the park. I was enjoying the qualities and the stability that Andile Jali brought into the Swallows game. It's rather unfortunate that we will not be able to see the end product of what Coach Steve was trying to create or build with that team. But my question to AJ15 is that as a player and the captain of the club, with all the issues that are happening at the team, how did you motivate your colleagues and also ensure that you also remain positive, knowing that you are also fighting your own battles with the club? I just want to hear your views around that. Teboho, thank you so much.
Hi, Rob. This is Tommy Hati. Greetings to AJ and everyone at MSW. Rob, listening to Andile Jali, you can see you're speaking to an honest man and honest guy. Tell us, because we always hear stories Jali was trying to get training and did all those things happen, all this. Someone who was just trying to get rid of Jali and tarnishing his image and stuff like that. Because when you look at the dedication he has in the field of play and the stories you hear, you begin to ask yourself, can this be true? Can this be true what they're saying about the guy? Because the dedication is out of this world. Thanks, Rob.
But thank you so much indeed, Tom, for that question. I'll track back to Teboho's one as well. But maybe let me start off with that one so that we get it out the way. It's something that's been lingering. You've never had an opportunity to address it. They called it transgressing the club's policy, saying that you and Sipumbule arrived at training under the influence of alcohol. So I won't say drunk because that's not the word they used. So I need to use the right words.
The right words.
Yeah, under
so
the
that
influence.
They don't say it's you. You said it.
Yeah.
It's them. They did.
They did.
No, it's always, it's always the case, Rob.
Yeah.
That people, they will hear something from somewhere. Then them, when they pass it through, it's like, it's from them. It's like you were telling them. Or they saw you.
So it was never true.
But it's okay. Just continue. Because they don't give you bread.
Yeah.
You don't sleep in their houses. So whatever they are trying to do, If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not, God is not stupid.
I know you've been an honest person. You would be a person who's admitted mistakes in the past.
Yeah.
You have admitted mistakes in my presence on air. You've said, I've said, hey, listen, Baba, you know how things go. Are you okay? Are you together?
Yeah.
I never give questions. I never write questions. It's not the nature of the show.
Yeah.
We have conversations with facts.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can tell people that never happened.
No, I don't want to tell people what never happened or what happened. Because already that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember when was it. That was a long time. So they took it the way they took it. And they didn't even want to hear the story behind of everything.
Yeah.
They just watch it and then they continue with their lives. So me too, I will continue with my life like it is.
So in the period when all of those things were happening, and I could tell Rulani was frustrated, press conferences, he was being asked the same question all the time. It was about you. What was your relationship like with Coach Rulani?
No, it was top.
Even before, after, during that whole
I know.
scandal?
Top relationship. It was proper.
And then when you didn't play much, more or less around that time, how did you feel?
I never felt anything because I knew my time was almost done at Sundowns.
Yeah.
And I was happy.
Happy to be leaving?
I was happy to be there. I was happy.
Oh, just to be around?
Yeah, I was happy.
Helping until the end?
Yes.
I mean, you won, 5 league titles with Sundowns?
Yeah.
142 games you played with them. Hey? You want me to tell you what pair of socks you wore when you played for them in that time? I mean, yes, the contract was coming to an end. 3rd of June was coming to an end, but by April, Chiefs were saying that you were the player they wanted, but they wanted you when you came back from Europe. That was Kaiser Jr. in April.
Yeah, but they didn't want to come to my, the contract must be 2 people.
Yes.
You can't tell me, I'm playing every time, but you want to tell me how to play. It's not possible.
Who wanted to tell you how to play?
No, I'm just making an example.
Oh.
As them, they had their way of doing to make their contracts in the team that time. So I said no.
But no one approached you?
Yeah, no, they did.
Who approached you, Chiefs?
They did. So
we have to go for a break, Andile. Huh?
No, that's how Kaiser was mentioning it because he knows that he was there also.
So Kaiser Jr. was there.
I never said no to them.
Yeah.
Just that the contract didn't go between the two parties.
The contract was not good?
Yes.
What was the financials not good?
No, some agreements were not good.
Like? Give us an example. So that we learn, man. One day you're going to have kids, they're going to be AJ 15, and what wasn't happy for you contractually might not be happy for them still. What were you not happy with the Chiefs contract?
At Chiefs, there's this part of, there's a clause at Chiefs that your sign-on fee, it means it's your, like they will own your Instagrams and your Facebooks and everything to tell you what to post.
Your image rights.
Your image rights. It's not possible.
Your image rights are yours. You had them before you got to Chiefs.
So they can't tell me my image rights, it's my sign-on fee. It was not possible.
So that was the deal breaker.
Yes.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time.
#MSW. You can count on one life to secure the future of you and your loved ones. All it takes is one call, and you can get up to 10 million rand life cover with optional dread and disability cover, and you'll be covered from day one. Plus, you get an immediate 50,000 rand funeral benefit to help your family with expenses upfront. So SMS Life to 39132 or visit onelife.co.za today. One Life, changing lives. T's and C's online One Life is an authorized insurer and FSP.
You could get leap year lucky with Hollywood Bets. Stand a chance to win 29 times your deposit. Register for a Hollywood Bets account and make a minimum deposit of 100 Rand. Valid from 21st to 28th February. Make your deposit now. T's and C's apply.
Hollywood Sportsbook is a licensed betting operator. Hollywood Bet supports responsible gambling. No persons under the age of 18 years are permitted to gamble. Winners know when to stop. South African Responsible Gambling Foundation toll-free counselling line 0800 006 008 or WhatsApp help to 076 675 0710.
The new Showmax is here. It's streaming for Africa. Prepare for global blockbusters, exclusive originals, and more from the world's best studios from 39 Rand per month. Plus, for the first time ever, you can live stream the Premier League on mobile for just 69 Rand monthly. It's Premier League in your pocket.
This is the league we want.
With new plans and a new app, Showmax is bringing you an entertainment experience like no other. The new Showmax. It's streaming for Africa.
Yay! Did you hear what's going on at CTM?
No. What's happening?
CTM's amazing tile sale is now on, Chomi. If you shop today, you can enjoy discounts of up to 30% on selected tiles and 70% on decor.
Seriously? My floors could use a refresh.
Hey, it's the perfect time to transform your home.
Shop the CTM sale now on until the 31st of March. For big savings, more style.
We weren't born to stand still. You know what I'm talking about. The itchy feet, constantly on the hunt for the next hustle, the next adventure, the next horizon. We get it. It's in our DNA. This inner drive to push, own our path, and be more. Which is why we're excited to introduce the all-new Suzuki Jimny 5-Door.
The Suzuki Jimny 5-Door, born for the urban jungle and more. Now with extra space, wireless connectivity, and rear-view camera. Suzuki Jimny 5-Door, born for more. Available from 429,900.
Answering the eternal question of, Mom, what's for dinner? Just got a whole lot easier. Thanks to Dinner Box's delicious and affordable frozen meals delivered straight to your door. No more fuss in the kitchen. Dinner's ready in less than 20 minutes. With a wide variety of homemade classics, Dinner Box offers something yummy for everyone. Use the promo code YUMMY for free delivery on your next order. Dinnerbox.co.za. Heat, eat, yum, repeat. Nationwide delivery now available. T's and C's apply.
Evening, Mr. Marawa, and evening to the midfield general, Umhlegazi Andile Jali. I have a question from Andile Jali. If you're saying there was no strike and everything that the media was publishing to the football public is not true, then where does the list of the 22 players come from? And as you said that you don't know a lot about what was happening, the club was communicating to Mike McCabe. What did Mike McCabe tell you? What was his exact explanation for Swallows letting go of you? Thank you, Mr. Marawa.
Hi, Robbie. Thanks for bringing AJ in the studio. Rob, two things that I'm picking up here. One, the employer just paid late. Not that they failed on their application, according to what AJ has said. The employer did eventually rectify the November salary issue on the 15th of December in full. But what I don't understand, between the time they were paid their salaries in full and the Arrows game, I know that they were due to play Sundowns, I think, on the 15th, which was too late for them to honor that game. But between the time they've been at training, in inverted commas, but not actively training. I don't understand, because that's a failure to partake in your obligation. In this instance, as a player, Uchiko Mdeni, I'll listen on the radio.
Chico Mdeni, thank you so much indeed. AJ, you got two voice notes. Quickly, you want to answer those?
Oh, let me start with the one, Chico. Chico, I never said we never went to training. We went to training until Swallows cancelled the games after they paid us. So I hope that one you hear it better. The December ones.
Yeah.
We never said we don't want to train the December ones. We never did. The ones that we said we are going to training, but until you guys pay us, is the November ones salaries.
And then the list of 22, where did that come from?
I don't know. I was shocked. I was surprised also.
Because you were not part of that list.
What just happened.
Yeah.
Because the week before that, there was meetings between Swallows and the players, management, yeah.
You were shocked.
I was shocked when I saw 22 players.
Dismissed.
We're not even 22. We're not even 22.
What do you mean? Who was signed?
Yeah, we couldn't even make 22 because the 22 were taken from the DDC players.
So as Swallows, you never even had 22 players.
That's why we had even DDC players.
To make up the numbers.
To make up the numbers.
In his own words, Andile Jali, my guest. Let's go to Emmanuel in Don Park, wanting to ask AJ about an important question. Go ahead, Emmanuel. I'm strong, man. I'm strong. Go ahead, man.
You've got my favorite player there. He doesn't always have a special place in my heart. The only question, I've got two questions for him. I said, should he retire today? Does he have enough money saved up, or does he have investment? Because it's quite fascinating to hear in the news that his house and his cars might be repossessed. Obviously, people will always talk. The second question that I want to ask is about the way he left Sundowns. I mean, some of us, even they're still so. We're hoping that he's going to be a legend and follow Bobo Bokekana and do something as soon as he retires at Sundowns. So those are my two questions.
All right, Emmanuel, thank you so much indeed. Hey, I've never heard a man laugh so much at someone asking if you have enough money. But let's answer the question. Does Andile Jali have enough money left?
I have my own money. I don't know when they say enough money.
Yeah.
What do they mean? They always say, do you have enough money? Okay, enough money to do what?
For when you retire.
I'm living my life. How can you ask me, do I have enough money?
For when you retire.
To live what life?
Your post-football life.
No, but I'm living my life. Even now, I'm living my life.
Yeah. So when you retire, his concern is, will you have enough money to sustain
my
yourself?
life again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same quality of life.
That's why I said, when people hear stuff about you, then they say, it's true. That's why it's like that. It's true. But the person doesn't even know you.
Yes.
When they can say, there's Andile Jali, he will ask, which one? Which one? But he's talking bad about you.
Investments?
Nice and sharp.
Local or international, foreign
foreign
currency.
Zakala man, zikula to speak Ivale. Ivale taropo. Zakala man, zikula to speak Ivale.
What you can la Belgium?
My euros.
And they get great investments there. Eh?
And in Belgium, when you play in Belgium, you must know every month they take your salary to invest for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like who put away to Menawashona with Sundowns.
So Anel.
Yeah. Mwanga.
Yes.
Anele, I've said this before. By the time he passed away, that investment that he had needed about 3 more years. And then he would have had, coming out of that money, close to 25 million rand.
Yes.
That they would then give to you because they hold the money for you.
For you until you're 35.
That's 100% correct.
Yes.
So you went through the same thing.
Yeah, I'm going through the same thing.
Even now.
I'm still waiting.
You're not 35 yet.
I'm not 35 yet.
No, but don't wait for the money. Forget you're going to 35.
I even forgot that I'm still have money there. I forgot. Just living my life.
I love that because what I was saying to you, even off air, we might not have time to elaborate on it, is that I don't even think you know that the most amount of time you spent playing on the field of play was when you were playing in Belgium in terms of minutes.
Yeah.
There was a stage where I thought, no, maybe you wanted a season or so with Pirates, but no, it wasn't. It was in Belgium.
Yes. That's where my neighbor, remember when we were talking about the neighbor?
Yes.
That don't get angry with your neighbor. That's great. Then the life goes on.
So the answer to that question is that you'll be buying more bikes.
And I'm going to buy another one.
Hey, you've got another bike freak who's sitting there in the control room. Hey, you guys will have a nice conversation. Trust me. You'll have a very, very nice conversation about biking. I see it's a new hobby of yours.
No, because it doesn't have noise. Biking doesn't have noise.
It makes noise, but it doesn't have noise.
It makes noise. Biking makes noise.
For us.
For people that they don't understand it, but doesn't have noise.
Good evening, Mr. Rob, and your guest, Andile Jali. I just want to know one question. After he left Mamelodi Sundowns, was there any interest from Kaizer Chiefs? Because, as Chiefs fans, we wanted that guy, but I'm not the chairman. Was there any interest or contact? If you can just share that with us.
I think he did. Just a second ago, he did say that Chiefs did approach him. There was just a problem with one clause. He did not want his image rights to be a signing on fee.
Good evening, Mr. Rob. It's Holifelang here, and good evening to MSW Shoulders, and good evening to Mhlegazi HJ15 Andile Jali. Oh man, what a player, what an athlete, what a top professional. I've always said that he's probably one of the best midfielders, if not the best midfielder that we have ever seen in his prime, playing for the teams that he's played for. Be it Amatax, Orlando Pirates, KV Ostende, playing for his country, Bafana Bafana, playing for Mamelodi Sundowns, and yes, just recently playing for Moroka Swallows. I just want to find out, number one, have you found a club? Has there been a club that has sought after the services of Andile Jali, number one? And number two, looking back at your stint at Moroka Swallows, has there ever been a moment where you look back and sort of regret the choice that you've made joining the club? Because it's no secret that Moroka Swallows has been in a crisis for quite some time, biting off more than they can chew, and in the process that has affected a number of players, a number of staff members at the club, especially from a financial perspective. Has there ever been a moment where you kind of regretted joining in Moroka Swallows? I just want to find out your answers from those two questions that I've just asked you. Great show as always. Thanks.
Olufalang, thank you so much. Quick one. I think the easy one is the last one. Any regrets in joining Swallows?
No.
Not?
No.
You would repeat it all again?
Yes.
Not get paid again?
No.
Not get food again?
Yeah.
Eat your pre-match meal in the gymnasium?
As they wish.
You don't regret?
You know when you have something?
Yeah.
When you love something.
Which is football.
Yeah. Whatever happens outside the pitch, you don't want to get on it because the coaches and the staff, they must sort that thing out.
Everyone's saying Amazulu. Hulufalang says Amazulu. I see you on the screen. Vusi in Polokwane. Vusi, good evening.
Evening, Malumero. Rob, how are you?
I'm strong, man. I'm here with AJ. You want to ask him a question?
Tata, is the bike going to Durban, my friend? That was my question, and also to check if there's any plans going to Durban or anything around Gauteng. That was my question.
Why Durban? Why Amazulu?
But even the last time, they were doing the same thing about Amazulu. I don't know. Because even another time, before I went to Swallows, they were talking about Amazulu this, Amazulu that.
Maybe they thought that Amazulu had the financial muscle to bring somebody of your expense over to them.
I don't know. Maybe they know.
Maybe they know.
Maybe they know something.
They know.
Hi Robbie, I'm Tulu from Gomakot. Robbie, ngisacela ukubuza lapho kubhuti Andile. Ngizwe ukuthi akazange azasayine kwiKaizer ngenxa yama-contract issues. Ngisacela ukubuza in those contract issues, le ndaba le eyaqhamuka le ka-number 15 ayizange ingene lapho ngoba kuye kwaqhamuka ukuthi ngiyazi akwazi ukudlala kwiKaizer if enganikezwe number 15. Sicela ukubuza yena if that is true or what.
Oh, I love it. You know, Steve says that I fry. I don't. Hey, the shareholders are the ones taking control here. Was there a problem? You wanted number 15 and they didn't want to give it to you?
No.
There was never such a conversation.
Zange sathetha ngenamba.
Yeah. Was you not going to sign?
Okay, ngithethe ngenamba ngena contract.
Ngakajoin.
Awukafiki nokufika egroundini sofuna
inamba.
It's not possible.
Inamba uyifuna isebank.
Phela. Fake nje yabo 0 by 3 then it's fine.
Was we like publicly declared. Abo Benson Mhlongo, man. They're sending all these messages. I don't have time left. Debocho said, how did you manage to motivate your teammates when you were all in this mess?
We didn't have time to deal with outside stuff.
Yeah.
Because what we were cooking there at Swallows, it took like 3 weeks.
And you were what, number 4 at some stage?
Yeah. It took like 3 weeks before Sivuli League. So it was so important that we start well and we maintain. So now the backroom stuff, whatever was happening there, they were going to kill our momentum. And they did.
Did you ever break down and cry?
No.
What kept you strong?
No, like I was pushing the guys that, guys, maybe tomorrow someone can see you and take you to his team because he can see that here it's not good for you.
The season is
you don't know who's watching.
Finished,
you don't know who's watching.
But you're going to have to play. Are you going to play football?
Yeah.
Do you want to go back to Swallows? Let's say Mike McCarb was saying in the media the other day that the case is not struck off. The case is postponed to another date.
Yes.
So do you want to go back to Swallows?
No.
Why?
I don't want to be hurt.
So you would like the ruling to be in your favor so that you can be free to join somebody else?
Thank you.
Until the end of the season?
Yes.
Okay. What do you say to Swallows in 40 seconds? What do you say to the people that love you in 40 seconds?
You know, I feel sorry for Swallows supporters. You know, the way they were coming and supporting us now, the way we were doing things at Swallows. I feel sorry for them when things like this happen.
What do you wish for Swallows?
I wish them all the best, and I wish Coach Musa and Coach Mtoto, they can do well.
You mean that?
I mean it.
If they were to be relegated?
They didn't do anything wrong.
It's not the players.
It's not them.
Yeah.
We'll know who is it.
When last did you speak to David Mukhasho?
The last time I spoke to him, it was the 12th of December when he was there in the meeting.
So as the captain, you've not spoken to your chairman since the 15th of December?
No.
Is that right?
Yes.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live at the same time. #MSW.